Yeah, hugely disappointing result first and foremost, but I think a hugely disappointing day in general. That was not a day for the purists, that's for sure. The conditions were awful. It just wasn't a good spectacle at all. It felt like it was a bit of a lottery today. Just the ball could have went anywhere, it could have bounced anywhere. You couldn't get under control because of the wind and the strength of it. We had it at our backs in the first half and probably didn't use that to our advantage enough. But equally, Bankside didn't create much in the second half, neither with the wind at the backs, because it was so strong that it was just running through. So we said at half time it felt like the sort of game that 1-0 was going to take the points, and whether that was a piece of brilliance, which was difficult in a day like today, or a mistake. And we just didn't deal with a ball in our box. It was bouncing around. We didn't defend it well enough, didn't show enough aggression to clear it. I know that it was swirling about, but we just didn't take care of it and left Cammy exposed, and they've picked up the loose ball to tap it in, really. So yeah, really disappointing afternoon. But we've been here before and we've had disappointing afternoons. We just absolutely can't feel sorry for ourselves and blame the conditions or blame other factors. The reality was we just didn't manage the game well today. And in football, when you don't manage the game and you don't pick up second balls, you run the risk of losing it. So that's what's happened. But we've still got so much to play for. We've got 3 huge games coming up, 3 games that we need to win, 3 games that we can win. So we just need to focus on that.
Absolutely. It was a blank in front of goal at home, which is kind of a rarity for Brora. Just how kind of disappointing is that as we approach the round after 2 great performances last week?
Well, we saw that the last time the conditions were like this, we played Fraserburgh in the league and it finished 0-0 because it is difficult to play football in those conditions. It really is. And in both occasions, there's an argument to say the game probably shouldn't have gone ahead, but I understand, Bankside have travelled a long way. You want to get the game on, you want to play it, but it wasn't conducive to any sort of football today. So yeah, disappointing to draw a blank at home. We've been scoring a lot of goals recently. Disappointed with the defeat, disappointed with the performance, but let's head. It's done now. There's nothing we can do about it. All we can do is focus on a huge game at home against Formartine next week.
Absolutely. Just kind of talk us through what the players are feeling just now. As you said, we went through this last season. It's that same kind of mindset of switching on with and getting dialed in for our last 3 games, 2 of which were at home.
Yeah, and that's all we can do. We've got no other choice. I think, if we were given a scenario where we've got to win our last 3 games to win the league, we would have taken it. Last season we had to win our last 6, so we've half the deficit. But here, winning this league is never easy. Winning this league is never going to be gifted to you, and there'll be other surprises in the remaining fixtures for sure. We just need to make sure that that's our last kind of disappointing performance and disappointing result. We just need to, like you said, dial in, focus. 3 cup finals, games that we can't afford to lose, and just make sure that we get the job done.